Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind, and also turn on notification bell. If you don't want to make a comment, put your favorite flower, rose, heart, or anything in the comment. Any interaction helps with the algorithm. So let's get to it. You know, in the past, I've talked about in regards to the women and Bravo. Do you think that Bravo is embarrassing these women for a paycheck? It's almost like a shut up and dance. I've said this before, so if anybody tries to use this, make sure they give me credit. I would love to see the producers on the last season, their lives. I would love to see how they flip it around. I would love to see the producers and Andy and their lives and their family. 1 episode, 2 episodes even. I would love to see what they would do in regards to their family. Would they create drama? Will they have an altercation? This is the biggest thing. We get that everybody needs to get to the bag. But it almost seems as if for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you have to shade each other, embarrass each other, over-actualize the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that's part due to Kandi. Kandi's going on once again. Kandi's going on this different... People are coming on her show, or she's going on different YouTuber show to try and change the narrative. Real Housewives of Atlanta is being over-actualized, period. If there is an alleged lawsuit, I would not be surprised that Atlanta will be a part of the concerning issues. Other Bravo shows are going to be a part of the alcohol concerns. Other Bravo shows are going to be concerned in regards to women and the concern of safety against men. I have to be general what I say. But the biggest thing is, that's why there's a lawsuit. That's why they need a union. Because what we're seeing in our faces, on our screens, mothers don't need to be sitting there with their daughters. If we're asking young girls to be in high school, to be in college, this is how you act? Are you wanting people to be incarcerated, go to jail? How are we showing young adults respect? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get into the video. I wasn't going to do any videos today, but I said, why not? Because for us YouTubers, this gives us content. But shouldn't we want the best for these reality stars? Should we want the best for them? How do their children look at them? Oh, just because they're in a nice house, are they happy? Is the relationship healthy? How are you telling them to have relationships around you, by you, near you? Let's get to this clip. I'm sorry. This is why I have a hard time reviewing it, because I want the best for women. I want the best for men. I want the best for families. Real Housewives of Atlanta has had so many divorces. Eva, Cynthia Bailey, Kenya Moore's going through a divorce. Who else? Who else went through a divorce? Who else? There was somebody else. Phaedra and Apollo went through a divorce. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Of course, Kim and Corey are going through a divorce. Drew and Ralph are going through a divorce. Hello, the unhealthiness. Wake up. It just doesn't stop. Kenya, Cynthia, Drew, that in itself, and that's current stuff. And then, of course, Fallon relationship was broke up. We get, well, that was a breakup, but then they rewarded Portia for giving her a show because they wanted to catch the messiness. Let's get to it.
Reunion. Is this a newspaper that you printed? She News?
Okay, do not do a Drew over here. What you got is a Birkin and some memories, bitch.
I've always been that girl. I'm her, baby.
You are a low down, dirty, nothing ass bitch.
My best sex was from a Gemini.
Marlo, I asked you to please be private about our...
Of course, I have to stop it, play it, because I don't want to be picked up or flagged.
Just give it to Candy to open it. And scene. And scene. You always talk about shots. Hell yes. Let me stand up, honey. Bitch, you could never. You put all the shots in your face.
It's a little thing called discovery. Her phone number appears in Mark's phone record. You will have to appear in court. Here is your subpoena.
Candy, is there a chance you saw it wrong?
I definitely saw her.
Okay.
I didn't imagine it.
Girl, that was Candy
You
Coated
need to
Lies.
stop lying.
That was Candy Coated Lies.
Candy
Okay,
Coated Lies.
guys.
She's over there looking like Mrs. Roper from Three's Company.
Next time on The Real Housewives.
So that's the biggest thing. Why would Drew admit to alleged cheating if she's going through a divorce, y'all? Drew is going through a divorce. So you want her to put out her business and she's going through a divorce, and then that's going to give Ralph everything he needs and want. And then you hear that Drew and Ralph are going through, and Ralph is saying stuff and disrespecting, and then he's saying he's giving it up to the world, and she's going around the world. You know, it's sad. It is sad. So the biggest thing is they could really be having marital concerns, but I don't think they'll ever get a spinoff. I think she's being so general, but then you have other people from other reality shows chiming in, whether she did or didn't. But the biggest thing is Candy's so gung-ho on trying to shade her, have her in a movie. Excuse me. Candy loves to redirect. She'll give you a little bite of the sandwich, but she wants everybody else to tell their business, show their business, give all ins and outs. That's ridiculous.
Did you visit Ty in Texas?
I saw her. I went to her game.
I was given some information. It just paints a different picture.
These are private messages between Ty and Drew. They're very incriminating.
But the way you just sat here and lied on this damn chair, I for sure feel like you being gaslighting around.
You calling me a bitch? Oh, you don't use the word bitch, though.
And of course, Drew and Ralph are going through.
See you also.
I don't know why you're here.
Do you two think there's any hope for a reconciliation? Of course, I love my wife.
You just told me you were getting blowjobs around the world.
Who is this? Ooh, I love it.
What did it say?
It said, are you going to bring me back that dick? You're accusing her of being unfaithful. The streets have been talking a lot.
You constantly throw dirt on my name. And you think I'm supposed to put up with that?
Drew, you're acting right
You
now.
think I'm going to be...
Like,
I'm out. I'm done. I'm not sitting here doing this.
You're not being serious.
I'm not doing this right now. I don't take it. I don't take it at home. I'm not going to take it here. I'm not. You can't even come here and do right. I'm not doing this.
You can't even come here and do right. So the biggest thing is Bravo loves it. Bravo loves the disrespect. Bravo loves the broken families. Bravo loves giving these women a check. And then after your family is broke up, you're trying to find a way to live. Look at Cynthia. Her and Mike broke up. She had her show, and it was around the time where people shouldn't have been at a wedding. And then Bravo decided not to record the wedding. And then you have Portia having all kinds of altercation, letting people think and feel that she should be able to come back. Portia shouldn't be able to come back. It's all toxic. Hello. So toxic. It's so unhealthy. But they're keeping these rich people and these producers in homes, and they're embarrassing themselves, and they're breaking up their families. Look at the Nene situation. She was going through medical concerns with her husband, and people feel that she should have been able to recreate a show during that. Hello? Are people foolish or what? Oh, she could have built that building. She could have built another show. And then you got Cynthia and Candy kissing on her show. Hello? That these women have been taught to have a moment. That's why Kenya said that the one new girl is trying to start fights, and it don't even make sense. They're supposed to go through some kind of vetting process in regards to getting on the show. And if Kenya's let go, we'll get it. She was on Carlos King spilling all the tea. They love to throw shade even to their cast members to create storylines against them, shading them. She basically said Candy don't care where she sit. Candy don't want to sit next to Andy, because she said then you're in the hot seat and you got to tell more and do more. Exactly. She don't care. As long as she getting that paycheck. Candy's giving alleged money to Bravo in regards to the products. If you have a product, Bravo wants a piece of it if they're going to display it on the show or talk about it, whatever. But the biggest thing is, I hope they're not getting a portion of Kenya's growing business. I hope not. But yeah, I think Kenya should have had her own spinoff. But I think Bravo likes to throw shade at their own cast members and embarrass them in a slight way. And it's almost like I said before. It's like a shut up and dance for this bag. Be as disrespectful as possible. Give me as much as possible. Shade or disrespect somebody as much as possible. And we're going to give you a bag. It's insulting. It's insulting. And I don't get why other people aren't mad about how Bravo portrays these beautiful women that have families and family members. I'm surprised their family members don't speak up. But it's like, you're rich though, but your family broke up. Your husband gone. You have 2 family homes, but you're rich though. Please. I don't know. I saw the previews last night, watching great stuff on Netflix, chilling with fam. And it's like, here we go again, this reunion, and showing these little receipts or the embarrassment and Drew and Ralph. And then they said as soon as they found out that Drew and Ralph may be getting a divorce, oh, back up. Let's go get those cameras. Let's tape it. Let's redo some stuff. Man, I'm sorry. I don't know. Well wishes. I think that they should cancel the show. I don't even know if they should reboot and bring other women in. Why not show more success? This is the other sad part. You have Kenya that is successful, didn't want to show her spa, opening the spa, redoing the spa, so you're throwing shade at your own castmate. Your own castmate. But you'd rather show women being disrespected in somebody's bedroom, which should be almost sacred. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. You got to be careful what you watch, what you listen to, because they'll have you and your family thinking this is the way things should be. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's strong in mind, body, soul, and spirit. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Do you think Bravo disrespects the sanctity of marriage, relationships, families, and wanting the best for them and teaching them how to have moments to be in media? It's sad. It's sad. Let me know how you feel about everybody. Drew, how you feel about Kenya, how you feel about Candy, how you feel about Sheree, how you feel about Marlo, and how you feel about Sonia. Are you happy about the cast? Yes or no? Do you think everybody's coming back? Yes or no? Do you think they're throwing shade at their own castmates to get a reaction out of media as well? Do you think they embarrass the women? Do you think that they're focused on the healthiness of family and relationships? Have a great day, everyone.